Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Skylines Parklife, where last time, I gotta remember what we did. I literally recorded yesterday, but I forgot. I recorded 2 in a row, and the second one was kind of short. I was just trying to, well, mostly I'm trying to get a day ahead so I don't have to record one like every single day, just in case I miss, because I don't want to miss, obviously. But I was also just trying to expand a little bit more, and I think I did some expansion into here. And if I had to guess, I'm guessing I did something in here, because this definitely looks busier to me. Who knows? I don't even remember. A whole day's gone by. Obviously, that's too much for my tiny brain to comprehend right now. But yeah, I hope you guys are well. I'm doing pretty good. And I've been playing... well, I say I've been playing. I played a little bit this morning off of camera. Or off of recording, I guess, rather. The reason being was I was kind of just curious. I was really curious to how I would do doing some other buildings and other building types, and it went pretty well. Maybe I'll show you guys one day shortly, like what I did and everything. But what I did seemed to go well, and you know, it was just I built very quickly. I got up to like 20,000 people or 10,000 people or something like that. Kind of within probably like, I don't know, like 10 minutes, if that. That is longer than that. It was maybe like half an hour. But, yeah, it was just insane amount of growth, and I have no clue why. I don't know what special, special thing I did, but I did something obviously quite special to be able to do that, but, I was not complaining. I was like, okay, I'm pretty content with this. I'm okay with how this is going, and it was really fun, so I just can't get enough of this game. I'm playing a lot of it, and I'm okay with that. I am not fussed at all, because I mean I do enjoy it. It's like it's probably one of the funnest games I've like sort of stuck myself into in a very long time, and I've obviously, you know, put a lot of time into it at this point. So I mean it's pretty telling that I was going to enjoy it. But I'm going to upgrade this here. The reason being is, well, first of all, it looks like they go a little faster. But not everyone's wanting to go straight. And I realized I just did that so it could go through, but I might actually fix it regularly as well. All I want to do is go to this and then just bring it out just a little bit around. Like so. There we go. But yeah, the reason I upgraded that is just going to try to see if it allows them to get off a little bit easier, and I think that should be alright. Everyone else will be getting off in the right lane there, but they can decide if they need to go left ahead of time or right instead of early on, so maybe that'll help a little bit. Hopefully so. I don't see anyone actually wanting, well, okay, one person wanting to go left, so that's something. It justified it a bit. I mean, it's the main way in, and it goes straight to an intersection, so I think it's expected to get a little backed up. If I really felt fruity enough, I could bring another one off here to go to this point for the people that just wants to go that way, but I don't think I'll bother. I could put one down here, though, you know, just straight at the end, because, I mean, a lot of people are going that way. And another thing I could do, really, here, let me go and turn it daytime before I forget. Oh, that's much better. One thing I was thinking here, though, is I do have this little sector that, you know, no one's really using, or not using because I don't have anything set up. So I could, in theory, maybe have a bit that just kind of comes off here and then into there, and then a bit like that. Because then, you know, it doesn't need to stop and it's just fluid through. Nothing should really slow down there. And then that adds another way, which could actually deduct some of the people trying to get in here because they're coming in this way and then pulling off. I just about guarantee it. So yeah, well, I'm going to say that a lot of them are coming that way at least. Maybe. Okay, a lot of them are going that way. But I've now seen one go that way, so I can justify it. But yeah, things are just kind of filling in. We're getting a, you know, good bit of lag now. I don't know if it's just, you know, obviously, I can't get stuff again. That's so weird. Big boy in space for real. this tea. But yeah, I don't know if it's just because, you know, all the mods or anything, or what it may be, but yeah, we're definitely having some issues with it. So I wonder, I don't really know how to fix the not enough raw materials. I don't know what raw materials it truly needs. And yeah, there's like people here for it and everything. So I'm just a bit unsure how to sort that out. I don't know if I need industry. Maybe I have to. If I needed it, I obviously could just put it over here if I needed like regular industrial. But yeah, I was going obviously for a very green city, but it doesn't mean that I can't have it anymore, because it was more just for an, you know, sort of hopeful thing of not needing it. But let's just do that, and then that, and we can come out a little bit farther here. That looks pretty good. Let's not have it do that, please. In fact, let's just delete that so it's not a problem. And there, and beautiful. And we'll just willy-nilly, like, sort of popping that down here is beautiful. There we go. And we could just kind of maybe zone that a bit and see if we'll get some people in there. This is going to be something special. I guarantee it's going to look real good. I don't know if anyone will actually move in here, but, you know, I mean, we could probably use a little, you know, medical clinic or something here, so I don't think it'll hurt it. Maybe like a little fire department, and that should hook it up, and we'll get a police department just for safety as well. And that, in theory, hooks it up? No? Okay, I was gonna say, how's that not working? Yeah, I don't know why they're not making their way in here. Like, I feel like that should be pretty easy. Maybe I could put a train station here, and, you know, they would get the stuff from that. I don't know if that's how that works. But I mean, I could try, like a cargo train terminal. We could see if that does anything. I mean, we've got the funds to just do it. So, I mean, there's nothing really saying I shouldn't, other than maybe you guys. So let's just do this. And one thing I would really like to do, because I've not really used trains that much, I would really love to actually have a very train-oriented city at some point, because I think it could be really fun. And obviously it's different than something I've done, so I think I would really enjoy it. You know, just something that uses mini trains. Maybe I gotta get a little closer. Yeah, that's not really a movable one, but I can make that work. There we go. That works. And then that's all fine and dandy, which is good to see. And this is yeah, that's the end station. Let's see. You know, I would really like to try these. It's just I feel like they're a bit inefficient, you know, to a certain degree, but they are fun, you know. Because, well, they're so different than, you know, what I would normally use. But I think I have to build a city around that more than actually having it as a thing. Oh, we have hot air balloon tours, of course. I totally forgot that that's a thing. Oh, where could we put that? You know what? Near Zanitor Park might not be such a bad idea, because this is quite a hot spot out of the old metro here. So maybe if we just plop it there, we'll get some visitors wanting to do that. And I am a little bit tempted, I'll be honest, to do some of the, oh, there we go, sightseeing as well. I am kind of tempted to use the, what do you call it, blimps, there we go. I was really tempted to use those, I'll be honest, and see what would happen, for no other reason than just, you know, it's such a, it feels so silly to use them, I don't know why. But I love them at the same time. But I'm very, very tempted. And there's nothing stopping me, other than my own conscience. So yeah, we can do something like that. And then we could say come around back to here. Around this side, can make a stop. Over here, make a stop. And what will they have to do to link back up? I'll just go around the roundabout. That's easy. There we go. So we got some sightseeing, which is pretty cool. We could do something that just goes... I don't know if that's worth it, to be honest, there. We could get one that maybe here to... Why not? Just go through the neighborhood. I don't think that's going to be much or very interesting, but over here, yeah, we definitely need it. In fact, if I did one that goes from the London Eye over to, I believe this is the zoo, yes. So up to the zoo, up to the Gherkin, across maybe to this little fishing area, up to the cathedral, and then maybe even, well, we can just call it at that because that might be a bit much. Maybe one more stop here and then around. So that's a huge line. And is this sightseeing? Did I already place? I guess, yeah, I already placed it down. Okay. I kind of lost where I was. It happens. So there we go. I'm really curious to what that'll do and what the sightseeing will look like. I wonder if you can actually... I wouldn't know how to find the buses. Is this them? Oh, it actually is, which is hilarious. I didn't anticipate that to actually be it. I want to kind of zoom in and see. Ah, that's fun. So it's like the big bus tours. If you've ever seen them, I think they do them in America, but no, I've been on the ones in London, and it was really good. So there we go. What do we have here? Not enough customers, I'm guessing? Yeah, not enough customers. That's fine, because, I mean, there's people all around. I think it's just, it's high density, so it's a bit, you know, struggling maybe a little bit. And I guess this also may be tourism. Café Paris. Grand Hotel. Yeah, this might be because of tourism more than anything. But maybe with these sightseeing things, that'll help. Where's our nearest... Okay, so we have a metro station there, so that's fine. So I think we're doing okay in those regards. Like, obviously we've got a bit of issues here, but I'm hoping these will just kind of fix themselves. I'm not so sure if they will, because obviously it's a, you know, it's kind of the hotels and things like that, but we might just have too many. But yeah, like I said, I was a little bit tempted with the old blimps. I don't know why. I don't even know where they are. I guess they're under air travel. Yeah, Blimp Depot. Just because I thought they'd be kind of fun seeing them fly through the air at this point. I usually weed away from them due to the, you know, I mean, they're very lacking on the old realism, for sure, as, you know, you would expect. But they're still very tempting to play around with. I love how this looks. I just love seeing all the people going across. It's very satisfying to see something you make actually do what it's supposed to do. So yeah, this is not doing great, but it's okay. This is moving okay. I thought it was going to back up a bit, but it seems to be alright. And how do we use this? Oh, blimp stop. So we just have to make some stops for it, which is fine. Let's say we could put one here. That's pretty good. We could plop one down right... Well, that's not really fun for the people that live there, is it? Right here. That's a good spot. They're not happy. That's fine. And maybe one right here. And, you know, I would put one over here, but I don't want to go too crazy, so... okay, well, I forgot that just is straight up something like this. So I guess that can be, like, the first line. The second one. And then over to here. There we go. Is that all of them? Yeah. So I'm curious what that's going to do. I'm assuming they'll just start popping out eventually. I think I've done what I needed to do. Oh wait, I think I actually need to add... Yeah, I need to add this. So How do I do this? I don't know. Is it the blimp stops that attitude? It is. Okay, so there to there. Did that go down? I don't think it did. Well, it's a bit fidgety. So there to there and back. Then we'll do another one that goes from... What do I just add another one here? Oh, I saw it for a second. There we go. There. There. And back. And then the same sort of here. Create a new line. And this is technically the depot, so I guess it doesn't do that, does it? So I need to put another one down here. Which is fine, because I can. So, maybe I can do... Ooh. I think I deleted this line. It's a little bit fidgety, to be honest. Again, it's probably one of those things I should just zoom in more, but I'm not very good at doing that, as you guys probably can tell at this point. There. Oh, I think this just needs to be connected is the issue. There we go. Perfect. So that's, there. How do, am I working on that new one, or? Okay, I'll just do this. Maybe that'll sort it out. Nope, there's still a thing. Oh, God. I'm just going to do that and redo the entire thing again. I got an achievement for blimps, though, which is pretty cool. So there we go, and then create a new line. Let's do this again. Add stop. And then we go back again, and there we go. Now we've got it working. And I already see a blimp. Look at it. That's really fun, actually. I like that. But that's some progress made, and hopefully that'll be used. I'm not entirely sure it will be, but, you know, we'll see. Electricity. How are we doing? Okay, so we seem to be doing fairly well. I don't know if it's just, you know, not showing the full amount that we can actually get or not, because it tends to do that right now. So this is 480, this is 240. I could, in theory, probably plop this down somewhere. But then again, I like the solar boys. I think they're nice. And we got just the room right there to kind of bump us up and over, where I think we'll be okay. So there we go. We've got that all sorted. And honestly, like, I think everything's running incredibly smooth. I've not really had that many traffic issues, and I think when I've actually had them, I've been able to sort of combat them pretty quickly, which for me is, you know, quite good, and I'm pretty happy with it, obviously. But yeah, we seem to be getting better. I think, you know, getting better at how to play the game in general, so I'm very happy, you know, content and happy with that. One thing I'm going to do here, I think, is I was tempted to flatten it out so I could put a whatchamacallit in. And by whatchamacallit, I mean an airport, because that's what they're called. But I'm not sure if I really want it there, because I mean there's kind of like spaces here and stuff, which could be pretty cool. But it does have to be on a road, so what I could do is little two-laner off here. And then, maybe like another one here. And I realize it's not two-laner, but that's fine. I'll fix that. So maybe something like this, and then a two-lane, one-way, tree-lined road, because we're fancy here now. And then maybe the airport, maybe that'll work, I don't know. But I just figured this kind of keeps it closer to town, which kind of makes it more fun, you know? Because it's within distance of people, and see, it actually makes people happy. That's what we want. So there we go. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Just like quick in and out and you're done. Nothing else needed, no faffing about. Job's a good one. Alright. So let's go ahead and connect this bad boy up. And that should get it running. I mean, that's the safest runway I've ever seen right above the buildings. If they don't take off in time, extra fun for those people. They'll love it, I guarantee it. The dogs will love it. And I've had this area for a while, which could have put the airport there, I guess, but I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest. I'm sort of like uncertain about it, so I'm gonna kind of have to figure that out. And as you can see, a lot of people are sort of freaking out because I've made it this way. Maybe for the sake of not having traffic freak out so much, I'll do that, because then they'll stay in this right lane and not like kind of make everything get a little bit awkward and all that good stuff. But oh, we hit 80,000 people. We're only 20,000 people rather from our goal, and we're only about 10,000 from our actual goal of like the game's kind of done of what it'll say at least. Which is kind of crazy. So I recognize this is going to be a problem here. So I'm going to quickly try to solve this in the best way that I know how, by building a bunch of roads until something seems like it might just work. So it seems to be what I do best. So that's what we're going to do. Maybe something like this. Oh. Oh yeah, that is just weird enough to be really bad. And well, that's a thing, obviously. And then maybe something like this. Maybe that'll work. You know, just something real screwy. Oh boy, that's a fun one, isn't it? It's a design choice for sure. One thing I could do is, well, that'll kind of mess up a bit of a flow on it. I'll see how this goes, because I think this will back up, but my other option is doing it, deleting this, so this is fluid all the way to here, and then turning this off to where everyone just goes straight into the right lane. I really wish I could do a thing where it had a merge lane. There is actually merging lane roads, and I would love to have that. I think that's the only thing that I would want to add to the vanilla, you know, sort of playing it with no mods, is maybe just some merging roads or something like that. And the extra roads always do come in handy, which this is all default now. So saying that, there's a 4-lane highway. I did not know that was a thing now, because technically, you know, I could make merging lanes with that, which is really funny. In fact, I'm just gonna try something here, because now, excuse my G-chat going off there, but this is technically just a merging lane for people wanting to go right. So literally have that. Okay, sure. Didn't realize that was actually going to be a thing. And then I could upgrade this so it's the same thing. I mean, that just makes sense. So the people can get in the lane that they want. Why is that not normal? Like the normality for this, I don't know. There we are. Perfect. I was going to do it to this, and I was like, oh yeah, it's a normal road, so maybe not the best choice in the world, is it? But it seems to be running smoother nonetheless, so that's fun. I like that I have the blimp going right over where the airplanes are taking off. I don't know if this is ever going to get any passengers. I have a big problem of not actually getting passengers for these, which is kind of hilarious. I end up getting like no one using them, so we'll see how it goes this time. But I'm hoping we actually get some. And we got a pretty good little prison spot out here now, actually. So we could probably plop it in somewhere here. We might be able to sort of fix this terrain to work for it a bit better. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. thought it would do a bit better there, I'll be completely honest. I thought it would just flatten out like sort of nicely to a good level, but no. No, it would not. It was a good, you know, triumph effort though. There we go. So, can I just do this or something? I mean, that's definitely flatter, but it's in the wrong spot. It's flat. How's this work? It's that sloping too steep at the road is the issue. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Maybe if I built like a new road off of this bit somewhere. Maybe even like farther down here. Nope, nope. Can't do that. Can't do that. And that's also very interesting, to say the least. Maybe something like there. And then I can just manage to squeeze it in right here. Perfect. That's what we wanted this entire time. And that's hooked up. I don't know if that reaches, not quite. But there we go. We got that, and that should be good. I don't know why this still isn't getting raw materials. I've done all I really know to do. But yeah, I don't know how to fix that, to be honest. And it's, yeah, not getting anything. I don't know if it's maybe the... Well, no, it can't be the placement, I don't think. I don't know if it's like, you know, this thing kind of freaking out because maybe it's where I've moved it myself. Where I used the move tool. I don't know if that did anything. Maybe if I do that, maybe it'll suddenly be okay because I've not used the move tool on it at all. Frankly, that looks a lot better for it. Because I noticed this was, yeah, like freaking out. I really don't know if that helps. Because I feel like I've seen the same truck at it this entire time. Like, is it... I don't know what I can do to help this. Like, is it too close? Does that help for some reason? Unloading cargo, importing ore. Oh, so it's importing ore for this, I see.
You're listening to the classics. The city.
Oh, it actually... Oh, okay, no. I thought it actually left. So it came from the terminal. So it is bringing it in, it's just it's not dropping it off, it seems. Unless it did. Okay, it seems to be okay now, actually. So maybe it's working now? I have no clue. I might just have to keep fiddling with that if it comes back again and just see what happens. Yeah, I'm uncertain how that works and like what I need to do for that, but we'll get it sorted at some point and everything will be okay. So that's the main thing here. But yeah, it's very weird. I'm not entirely certain about that, but we'll get there eventually and figure it all out. Also just really feel like putting this in. It's totally out of place now that I look at it here, but I just wanted to put it in. And as much as I love where I could do the kind of Parkify thing for, you know, like putting it off the trails, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't like that it doesn't snap to normal stuff anymore, so I think I might sort of take that away. And we don't have visitors to this still. I don't know why. Do I need more like as soon as you come in, or is it just the area? I really don't know. Is it just like we have too good of other stuff, or maybe if I put more things like down this way, it would entice people a bit more? Like this? I really don't know, because I would love to be able to get like this fire tower or lookout tower and all this stuff. Like I really want this sort of thing, so I'm hoping to get it. Oh, there we go. We got someone coming in finally. Maybe I just put everything too far away and people are like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That ain't happening. Which, I mean, to be honest, it looks pretty far away, and probably in, like, their legs, it's probably very, very far away, so who knows. But, anyone go in? No. Okay, someone thought about it. Come on. Doggy. What's your name? Your name's Sam. I'll never find you again. Bye-bye. That's funny. But, hopefully something will be sorted there. Wow, they just straight up jaywalk, don't they? That's kind of hilarious. I've never seen that before. I guess they just, it's like treated as a crosswalk or something. I'd put a pedestrian crossing in there if I could, but obviously don't have that availability. But that's just kind of hilarious that they just decide to waltz across like it's nothing. So yeah, we got someone coming in. Going to a tent, which is pretty cool. We actually got someone using one. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it just needed some stuff closer, because I don't know if anyone's used these. Yeah, so we've gotten one in all this time, so... Yeah, maybe it's just too far away. It's very possible. I think this could probably be better suited for something else, but I did like how it was, you know. But yeah, this is being used so much more already, which is so annoying. I'm going to leave it as it is because I think aesthetically it's fun. And it could eventually get large enough where I think people will be using it. But for now, I don't think it's going to be all too fancy. And that's okay. But let's, oh, we got this going. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got the sea life enclosure. We've got all of this good stuff. So we've got, you know, people coming into it, which is nice to see. Had 26,000 visitors, which is fantastic. So I'm happy for that. And, yeah, overall, we're doing pretty good. Like, you know, everything's pretty smooth running. We're getting towards the visitors we need for this. Obviously, our expenses is much higher, but it doesn't really matter for this. I also realized I can actually put things in here, which kind of makes it fun. So, you know, I could put like a fun... oh, I could even put the other sort of things that look like zoos in the other bits. I forgot about that. In the actual zoo itself. But, you know, for a park, there might be something fun I could put in here. This is pretty cool. That's like a pyramid thing, but it just looks cool. Makes a lot of people happy, too. Observation tower. That feels very, you know, parkish, so... Maybe something like that, and they have to, you know, enter to actually get to it, which could help money-wise. Who knows? So, you know, it may be worth keeping after all. And it actually kind of fits in there, which is good to see. Probably actually should have put this over in here instead. It kind of fits the bill a little bit more. And then we can make some more people over here happy instead with something else. That kind of fits in to a certain degree. I mean, I think like this is a pretty good bet. And it'll bring some tourism and stuff down here too, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. I think that we've done pretty well. We've not made like, you know, massive expansion, but the strip has gotten so much bigger. It's actually been filling in. This has been filling in where we started. We're going to be filling in this next time. We'll probably fill in all of this down to here. We'll just get this all kind of cleaned up. We've serviced one passenger on a new airport, which is hilarious. This is still struggling, and that same truck is here. Like, I don't know if I just need to, like, push this guy back. Will that help? I don't know if that's going to be, like, the solvent, because there is an issue with, or was an issue with the dumps where I had to do that before. But I'm just not sure if that's the issue that we're having here. I really don't know, because it's been on flat ground in other places too. So, you know, if you guys have any ideas on that, please do let me know, because I just don't know. I think I'm just a bit, maybe just a bit daft on this and not being able to figure it out. You know, if it comes down to it, I probably can, yeah, I could move it here. Maybe I'll even do that and just see if that manages to help some way, somehow. And then we can make sure that's all popped up. There we go. Does it not have power? Oh, wow. Can't reach that extra inch, of course. but maybe that'll help in some way. We'll see if the trucks can actually do what they need. So, is it the road? Because there's a medium. I really don't know if that bothers anything. I don't think it does. But you know what? We don't need fancy roads here. So just in case, which, yeah, it shouldn't make a difference because then they're just on a sidewalk anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, so they're all trying to import ore, and it looks like it's having just the same issue. The load is still 14%. I don't think it takes that long. Yeah, still 14. Let me... Oh, we have a crime problem here right beside the prison. That's perfect. I don't know. I really just don't know how to fix this. I wish I did, because, good God, it'd make life so much easier if I did. I'm trying to click on this, but really struggling. There we go. Yeah, so still 14. Maybe just a little. What just happened? I don't know what I just did. All of this just decided to go a bit haywire and transfer back. Interesting. Oh, crap. I must have moved something separately. And that must be why this is bugging out like that. I think I just need to build a new one. Annoyingly so. And I need to figure out what to do with this one. Or how to get rid of it, because I don't actually know. I think using the moving tool, I've messed up something very severely. Oh boy. Okay, so it's not those things. Where is this? Oh, just here, of course. So let's try that again. Let's see if we can find some way to get rid of this. Oh boy. Can I do like... I can't delete it from here. I mean, this is what got me into this mess originally. Well, this could be problematic. Oh, I can actually just bulldoze, okay. I don't know the quick button for that, but that's one way to use here. Does it say if there's a quick button? Let me just see real quick here. Let me go to move it. What's the delete button? Is there a quick button for it? I don't know. I didn't actually know that. Because I was hitting delete and it didn't work, obviously, but... Alright, let's go back to it. So, M. Quick button for it, apparently. Oh, wait, I can select all of these at once. I forgot. Because I can use the shift and then bulldoze. Okay, I think we're back to normal. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm glad that there was something around that because I did not know how to fix that. I'm going to hope that that's the issue. Please be working. XOXO. There we go. That's my new rocket. Please be working. Oh, I hiccuped. And, so that has 45% load. And seems to be doing the same exact thing. It's something. That's what we're getting at here. And I'm just gonna delete this. I'm fine with it being here. I want to try something, which might be better for me to do next time, but I'll do just a little bit of it, so I kind of remember when I come in next time to do it. Speaking's really good today. But basically my plan is something along the lines of, I guess it would be like this. I kind of just wanted to make a bit of a silly one-way system that kind of just did this. and eventually loops its way back around to here. And I'll, you know, toy around with it a bit more, but so everything just flows through it willy-nilly and all that good stuff. But yeah, we'll see how it works when I actually get to it. So there we are. Hopefully this will start working. I don't know. I mean, this truck may have just been able to deliver. Maybe it just needed a way out. Maybe that's what it wanted. Just something to, like, be able to go through once it got there. That might have been the case. I really don't know. Let's see, how's it? Okay. So it's actually just, it's stopping by and leaving. I was kind of thinking like maybe that would work, but I really didn't think it was actually going to. So maybe that was oddly enough the fix. If so, fantastic. If not, we'll find out next time. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys in the next episode of Skylines Parklife. And thank you for joining me as always. It's been so much fun to play, and it's been a pleasure to make this many videos of it thus far, and it still be doing this well, and I thank you so much for that. For every like, comment, and subscription that you give me, I mean, it's just been helping so much. And if you're kind enough to do it again, I would appreciate it very much again. Next time, we will probably go ahead and maybe just keep expand. We'll try to expand this a little bit, make it into a nice little industry area. Just because, you know, I've already started it, I might as well do it. And then maybe we'll come in and just start building in some more residential and stuff. We could build over here or over here. But I think once we hit 100,000, we're going to call it there. We're nearly at 90,000. It's probably going to hit at any minute. So it'll probably hit as soon as we stop or start next time. So yeah, that's going to be really fun. And we'll be able to go ahead and get into some new stuff. And we're getting really close to getting this as well. We should hit that next time too. And we're going to even add more people, hopefully, going on the old public transportation, which I think a lot of it's going to be metro, and we're going to make a new metro area, and that'll be fun. And surprisingly, the blimps are being used. I did not anticipate that, but I'm happy with it. But for now, that's going to be it. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm Zanitor, and please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out very much, and I hope to see you guys here again. Goodbye.